Welcome back to Aging is for Everyone. We are talking about neighbors helping neighbors today. And the next program we're talking about also uses volunteers to help frail elders and disabled individuals to stay at home. We're talking about the Senior Companion Program of Child and Family Services. And here with us is the director of the program, Lisa Holmes.
Hello.
And the Volunteer Services Coordinator, Rosemary Hall.
Hi, Laura.
Welcome.
Thank you.
It's great to have you guys here. Another wonderful program that really mobilizes volunteers to help people stay at home.
Yes.
Tell me, how does the Senior Companion Program work? What do you do?
Well, the Senior Companion Program is a program where we recruit older individuals who are age 55 and above as volunteers. And those volunteers work with frail elderly who are also within the same age category of being 55 and over in their homes.
Okay, so it's actually seniors.
Seniors helping seniors.
Helping seniors,
Correct.
which is wonderful. Tell me a little bit about your volunteers. Who are they? Where do they come from?
Laura, they come from all over. You know, I think they have a special, really a special call, because they're giving up their time. They only work for a small stipend and a little bit of transportation funding. And they're actually in people's home doing the things that people, as they get older, might not be able to do for themselves, light housekeeping, you know, and you always think in terms of those domestic tasks, but a lot of the people that are in home just need somebody to talk to. They need socialization. So the volunteer may go in there and read to them, write a letter, just share some time with them. They may even take them to like a senior center where they may participate in some activities at the senior center. That's not a permanent thing to do. That would be something extraordinary to do, to get people out of their homes. So it's pretty much what the individual, the client, as they apply for a senior companion, the first thing to find out is what are their needs? What do they want from that volunteer to do? Okay. They don't do any, they're not aides, so they don't do medications, they don't bathe, they don't do any kind of personal grooming. They may remind a person to take their medication, but they are not aides. It's light, but it's, and sometimes it's just enough. They can work 20 hours a week, and depending on what the client needs are, provide those needs for that client.
Now, for the client, what are the qualifications to be? I know it's over 55, but are there other? There's
no other qualifications. They can live anywhere in Erie County, and we do service them. One of the things we do have are called stations, and our stations are located in different community centers for seniors or inside churches. And basically what we do with those volunteers is we hook them what we call a station supervisor. And that person, they also help us do the recruiting for the program. And basically from there, we put the companion inside the station. They work with the volunteers, that's other volunteers, as well as the clients. Okay. And then the clients are those that, like she said earlier, they come from anywhere in Erie County that we can service them.
So if someone has maybe a parent who's at home and you know they're working full time and mom's just kind of sad sitting at home by herself, they could call and get more information.
We do
about
have an intake process. And
it sounds like your stations are really a way of keeping it kind of neighborhood based.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because we try to allow our volunteers to volunteer in their own communities.
Okay. So they're not volunteering, you know, if you live in North Buffalo, you don't have to drive all the way to South Buffalo. That makes sense, especially with the cost of gas.
Exactly.
But you said, like you said, the volunteers get a stipend for transportation. How does that work with the volunteers? What are the qualifications? Can anybody become a volunteer?
They have to be 55 or over.
Okay.
And they have to meet an income guideline.
Okay, so there is an income.
Oh, definitely, right.
For one person in the family, they can make no more than $21,660.
Okay.
But we don't want to discourage people to say, oh my goodness, I make too much, because there are some other qualifications that bring that total down, and we want them to call us and we can try to work through the process with them.
Okay, so maybe if somebody has high costs or something, they might be able to.
They might have medical expenses that would adjust their income to bring it within the level that they would need to qualify to volunteer for the program.
Okay.
You know, Laura, there's another side to the volunteers, to the companions. They're not only taking care of the needs of the client, but that client may have caregivers, may have family, and it's respite for the family.
Right.
So it's meeting the needs of the client, but it's also helping out the family that I think we all know, that any of us that have worked with seniors know what a demanding that role, how demanding that role can be. And caregivers need that break to get their, get the oil in the car changed, get their hair cut, whatever. And even if it's just a couple of hours, I mean, it's filling a need for two individuals, or a family and that client. And we need volunteers desperately. We have lots and lots of clients. We need volunteers. And we need them in the outside the city of Buffalo. We need them in Tonawanda, in Kenmore, Orchard Park, West Seneca. And it's hard to have a client call and say, or have someone call and say, my aunt needs help, and then we have to say, well, I'm sorry, we don't have any sites in those areas. So we need to get sites, and we need to get volunteers in those areas too.
Yeah, and it sounds like, I mean, I know that there's a need because I know it, I see it in my work every day. Somebody doesn't really need a home health aide, but they need a companion, but they don't really, have the money to go out and pay for one of the private services, but this would be ideal.
It is ideal.
Yeah, we actually have people, I work in a nursing home, and they'll call us and say, can some of your volunteers come out and help us? And it's like, well, no, we can't.
Sorry. That
we don't
won't
have
work.
insurance coverage for that. I'm sure if they knew your mother, they'd come out and sit with her. But how can somebody find out more information about either getting services or becoming a volunteer?
Oh, they can call our main office, and our number is 335-7200. All three of us, it's another person that's in the office. We all answer the phones, we all do the intakes. But I just want to say a little something about our volunteers. They start out working 20 hours a week, and they get paid $2.65 an hour. And this is basically, it's not a job, they're volunteering, and it's just a small stipend.
So the stipend is just to help them out a little bit with their expenses.
Just a little.
Yeah, right, which is nice for somebody who's on a fixed income to have that stipend, and especially the expenses you've mentioned, that there's transportation reimbursement as well. So great. Well, let's hope that folks give you guys a call and find out more. It sounds like a great program, and thank you again for being with us.
Thanks for having us, Laura. Nice to be here.
And thank you all for being with us for another show. We'll see you next month for more Aging is for Everyone.